Poland, so dzień dobry, witamy at Deutsche Telekom. Very glad to have you here. My name is Daniel Finger. I'll tell you more about me in a second, but first let's create some privacy here. We do this with our special windows, which can close without drawing the curtain. I'm also a journalist for television and radio. One of my radio shows is about the internet and the digitalization of life, and that's also what we show here. 3 different topics, but every one of them is connected to the gigantic masses of data that are created every day that have to be managed intelligently. I'll give you a quick look what we talk about here before this interactive wall. One is the internet in our cars and vehicles, because up to now the car has been almost internet-free zone. This will change dramatically because we have technology now which enables us to use the internet on the go, which is LTE, the new mobile broadband, and we also have a concept of usability, which is good for using the internet on the road, which is apps, of course. There's a different topic we normally show here, which is about our homes, our houses and apartments, which up to now are only the places where we live. But in the future, there will be intelligent interfaces between us and many people, like our doctors, for instance, hospitals, and different health services. And we talk about energy, and that's what I want to talk to you about. I don't know what it's called in Polish, but it's in German, it's called Windkraftturbine, wind engine, it's in English. And even my kids, I've got 4 kids, even my kids know that this thing produces power, but what they don't know is that in the future these wind engines will be part of an intelligent network. So this is the place where some of you are invited to interact with me, maybe the ones without a video camera, so just come close and you just need your hands. You can be the wind man, you know? Just put your hand over these interaction plates here and start with a little breeze. When you lift the hand higher, then more power is produced, and now you can do this as you like. Much wind, little wind, like you desire. I can also help you a little bit with my cards. They're very effective. So this game you're playing, this basically is the biggest challenge of today's energy providers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because green energy is so highly dynamic. Water power, wind power, solar power, you never know how much power is generated. But still, we all want a stable flow of power to our homes and businesses. Nobody wants a power shortage or even a power outage. So, to do this, the power grid has to become a smart grid. Until now, it looks like this. It's a dumb grid. It just distributes power. Nobody knows anything about how much power is flowing where, at least not in real time. And this is going to change in the future. We are going to have intelligent grids called smart grids, which as a first step can tell us how much power is consumed by the average household. So let's look into this apartment house to see how smart metering works. You will see that in this house, every apartment has a meter which constantly broadcasts how much power is consumed. The energy provider can see this, but also the people living in the apartments can check about the use of power. But you can do much more with smart metering. I hope this is going to be an average family home soon in Germany and also in Poland. Up to now, 2 to 4 devices in every household are connected to the net. Laptops and smartphones basically, but this will change in the future. 30 to 40 appliances in every household will be connected to the web, will have their own IP address, they will broadcast their power consumption, and we can remotely control them over the internet. Let me point out a special aspect to you. This is an electric vehicle here in the basement, an EV, and this can get its power when it's cheapest, for instance, at night, between 3 and 5 o'clock. And also thousands or 10,000s of electric cars or hybrid cars will be used by energy providers to store energy. So if much power is produced and little is consumed, because maybe the wind engines really run to a lot of power at night and nobody uses the power, it can be stored in the cars as if in a battery and can be extracted again when it's needed. Also, you can control your devices, say turn down your heating system when you're away, turn it up in the evening when you come home, and of course this saves power and is very convenient. But for Deutsche Telekom, the idea is not in smart metering alone or in controlling your devices, but it's in the smart grids that are growing even today everywhere, in small communities, in big cities, and these smart grids, they can and should grow together in the future. And then they can become a mighty communications network with great benefits for our environment and with huge potential for the energy providers, but also for us, the energy consumers. And this tremendous amount of data has to be managed intelligently, of course, and foremost safely. And that's the mission of Deutsche Telekom. So, we're talking about an energy revolution. But think about how revolutions happen these days. They happen really, really, really fast. I mean, a few years ago, our most important address on the phone net was our home number. So a couple of years later, we wake up, oh, home number is irrelevant. It's my mobile number because this is not connected to a location, but it's connected to me. That's the way revolutions work today. And today, the internet is not about making phone calls anymore. The phone net is irrelevant. The internet is paramount. It's about information, information management, navigation, entertainment. And this kind of information management is also very important for smart grids. So you see that in all kinds of areas, we need smart and safe network management, and that's what Deutsche Telekom stands for. So, thanks very much. Dziękuję bardzo for listening.